Alexa, what is 24 minus 6? Oh, I'm so... Hi, hello, it is me again on this nice Monday, November 7th, on a rather about to storm day. It's about a storm at 2:53 p.m. Hello there, how are we doing? How was your weekend? What did you do? Did you watch football? Tell me in the comments down below. I'm actually missing football right now. Because you're watching this, okay. So you're watching this on Monday, okay? I am watching this, I'm making this on Sunday. My team is winning by 3, so that's good. I just searched it up because I wanted to tell you guys if you're watching football. I won't tell you where or who, because that's could be a little revealing to my location. But anyways, we are here. Mario Matter. I waited some time to make this episode because there was not a whole lot of news coming out for Nintendo stuff. Now, I come out here and I'm like, oh, it's been over a week. I just waited because I wanted to see if there's news. I do it every single time. I say that every time, but it's true, okay? I wanted to come on here with like hour plus episode, talk about everything. Nothing came though. So I have some things. A lot of today is talking about things, my Nintendo experiences, my recent Nintendo, games that I've been playing. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna read some headlines that are news, but they're not big enough to talk about for more than like 2 minutes. So we're gonna read some headlines. A problem with one of my consoles that I need your help with. Some new Switch releases. Now there have been some games that came out on the Switch. Let me stop. I'll pick up that thought later. But anyways, Nintendo stuff, nonetheless, Nintendo stuff today, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a great day. What can I say? It's November. It's fall. First episode of November. I'm actually I'm thinking of getting into a Mario Matter schedule every Wednesday. I'm thinking to do every Wednesday. That's probably going to be the new schedule for Mario Matter, so then you can look out for the next one next Wednesday. But anyway, so you guys remember last episode, if not last, it was the one before that. We went through a bunch of Nintendo news, and we read headlines. This is reading Nintendo news that is news, but not big enough to talk about for more than 2 minutes, as I said earlier in this podcast. So, I want to jump into that. Let's read some headlines. So, I pulled up a few, so then we're not scrolling through, because last time we scrolled through for like 10 minutes and just tried to find some. I already found some. We came more prepared today, okay? I just got back from the gym, still excited. Okay, so, first one, Nintendo outlines Splatoon X Pokemon Splatfest. So, for those who forgot, the Splatfest for Splatoon is this Friday, November 11th. It is a Splatoon X Pokemon collaboration Splatfest. You can choose between Team Water, Team Fire, and Team Grass. I personally am going to choose Team I almost said Grass. Team Fire, because that was... In my first Pokemon game, I chose the Fire Pokemon. It was Pokemon X. It was Fennekin. Is that how you say his name? Yeah, I chose him. Or her. I think it was a him. It was a him, I think. So yeah, that's Friday. It starts on Friday, November 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and ends on Sunday, November 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Convert that time how you will. You can pull up a time converter, Eastern Time to your time. All good. I would love to convert it to every single time zone, but if I did that, I'd be here forever. So, anyways, that's cool. I'm excited. I actually can't play it. I won't be around, but I would love to, and that should be a good Splatfest. Maybe I can play it for like 2 games or something. Maybe I can help out Team Fire, but honestly, if I played it in the Splatfest, Team Fire would lose because of me. Because of me, honestly. So, there's that. Other than the Splatfest, the other day, and by the other day I mean November 4th, 2 days ago, there are new Pokemon that got leaked. So, the headline reads, New Pokemon discovered in files for Pokemon Go. So, there have been leaked Pokemon They were leaked from the files in Pokemon Go. Someone dove in there and found new Pokemon. And then it was just revealed today that the leaked Pokemon, and I'm going to mess up this entire name. Actually, it's not that bad. Is it Gimmighoul? Gimmighoul? Nintendo revealed this brand new Pokemon. This is the leaked Pokemon. Gimmighoul. I think it looks a little weird. It hides in a treasure chest. I think it looks... I mean, the actual guy itself isn't weird, but, like, the whole chest concept is really, like, it's not really weird, but, I don't know, it doesn't really scream Pokemon to you. Anyways, that is the leaked Pokemon, and who knows when that would have been announced had it not been leaked. It might have taken another week, which is, you know, obviously we can wait that kind of time, but whoever leaked the Pokemon kind of just forced Nintendo to announce this new Pokemon. So, thank you to that leaker for that, because we got a new Pokemon. Anyways, other than Pokemon, it's that time, guys. November 6th, Thanksgiving's coming up, Black Friday's coming up. If it's the 6th, Thanksgiving is, oh my gosh, Alexa, what is 24 minus 6?
24 minus 6 is 18.
Oh, I could have done that myself. Okay, so in my head, I made the math so much more complicated. It was like 6 minus 24. Divide this, carry the 10. I made it so much more complicated. There's a hair in my mouth. I could have done 24 minus 6. Okay, trust me. I went to school. I should have known that. I made it much more complicated in my head. But the entire point of that was to say 18 days until Thanksgiving, 19 days until Black Friday. So if you're into either of those, good for you. I'm the most festive guy you will meet. Anyways, the entire point is there is a Nintendo Switch bundle on Black Friday. It might even be available right now. You get a Nintendo Switch, 3 months of Switch Online, and a full game download of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the low price of all that content. The Switch's retail price, $299.99. So it's retail price, but you get so much more included. I think that the actual value of that whole thing, if it wasn't Black Friday, well, you have 300 plus 60 plus, how much is online for 3 months? Like what? $15? That would be around $375. So if you buy that bundle, you're saving $75. Oh, my hair in my mouth. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Anyways, if you don't have a Switch and you watch me and you want that bundle, I mean, you don't have to watch me, but you know, I would think that if you have a Switch, you are watching me. Anyways, if you don't have one, that bundle could be for you this holiday season, or you know, send it over to Santa and the elves. Make a Christmas list, put it in the chimney, off you go, and send it to Santa. Maybe he can snag that Black Friday deal, get you the Switch for Christmas. You never know. You never know. Depends if how Santa's feeling. But anyways, more Pokemon actually. Now, Nintendo, they're a dying company. I'm kidding, but Nintendo put out a job listing, or rather, another company that is involved with Pokemon. There are 3 owners of the Pokemon company: Nintendo, Creatures Inc., and Game Freak. Now, Creatures Inc. put out a job listing for a 3D CG modeler. Okay. Now, in the job listing, it mentions research and development for other next-generation hardware. Next-generation hardware. They already made the Switch Pro. They already made the next console. Nintendo cracked the code. They made the next console already. I'm kidding. That's not exactly what this means, but it for sure means that they are trying to make a new game for the next console. Not that Nintendo has already made a new console. Maybe they have. Maybe they have. I mean, they're certainly working on it. They're planning it out, but it's probably not made yet. So anyways, that's interesting because they're already making a game for the next type of hardware. It says next gen hardware. So you would think that is the Switch 2 or the next console, not like Switch Pro, but next whole console. So that's news. Maybe the next console will come out and like, honestly, they need to release, Nintendo needs to release the next console in 2024. 2024, no later than that. I would think you release it. They should release it that summer or even that holiday. That holiday probably works better. Release the next console during holiday of 2024, and I think that's a pretty good time to do it. Everyone can get it. Can get it for Christmas. Everyone can get it for the birthday if they have it around there. I feel like everyone has their birthday around like late November. I have my birthday in late November, November 27th. Everyone, I feel like a lot of people I see have a late November birthday. Just putting it out there. But anyways, that is interesting. Hopefully it comes out by then. We have one more headline. Nintendo maintenance is scheduled, okay? We have maintenance for the Switch, the Wii U, and the 3DS, okay? So, it is unclear what is being updated for what console, but here's the schedule. So, on November 7th, so as you're watching this would have already happened. If you need to get an update or something, go and do that. So, it doesn't say what console exactly or what exactly it is doing, but all it says is Switch, 3DS, Wii U, download of software. This download of software, whatever they're doing, happens at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, November 7th to 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I might have messed that up. I mean that's right, but I messed it up beforehand. We don't listen to that, though. We don't pay attention to that little mess up. Anyways, so that's download of software. Whatever that means for any of those consoles. It says Switch 3DS, and Wii U. Whatever that means, go ahead and make the servers better. Do what you need to do. Anyways, after that, we have Switch, 3DS, and Wii U eShops. Certain network services are being updated. Now, these take place, same thing. 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and November 7th to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Convert that how you will. Pull up a time zone converter. Now, once again, it is unclear what exactly they are doing to change the server. Will I get to see that yellow light on my Wii U, which means it is getting some kind of update? Or will it just be a maintenance server update? And then you won't even notice it. Now, I don't know if that would shut down the entire eShop. I assume not. They're probably just like doing background things, because Nintendo could not have their eShop down from 10 a.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. Like you're losing money. It can't be down for that long. So it does say that, it says that there's maintenance and stuff, but I doubt the entire eShop will be closed. It'll probably just be a background update that nobody would even notice. It's just, if you read it, you'll know. But if I didn't read this today and you didn't listen to this podcast, you would not know that this was happening. Now, maybe it will shut down the entire eShop, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, that's happening. You probably won't notice it, but it's there in case, you do notice it. I warned you. It's a little bit of a late warning, because I told you after it's happening. This is November 6th as of today. It happens tomorrow. So you already would have known if it shut down. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, maintenance is a pain. Certainly. Anyways, let's get into my juicy Nintendo stuff. Also, the Pokémon Nintendo Switch OLED came out. I haven't seen too many unboxings of it. I saw like 2. One from like GameStop and one from like someone random. I mean, not someone random, but I've never heard of them before. It would be a stretch to say that it's better than the Splatoon OLED, but it certainly does look pretty cool. Anyways, so Sonic Frontiers releases tomorrow. Okay. Are you excited? Are you excited for Sonic Frontiers? Are you excited for Sonic Frontiers? It seems like a lot of people aren't. Yeah, it's known as this Switch game coming out, but I've not seen some like big hype for it, you know? I have not seen big hype for Sonic Frontiers. I want this game. I'm going to get it at some point probably. But like, all I hear is crickets about this game. I read into Nintendo News, and News talks about it a lot. Thank you to mynintendonews.com for reporting on this kind of stuff. But I don't see anybody talking about Sonic Frontiers. Is it because I'm involved in the Switch community and the game looks worse on Switch than it does on Xbox and PS5? Maybe, but not totally. Because Sonic does have it's kind of associated to Nintendo. So you would think, if you want to hear about Sonic Frontiers, besides going into, Sega stuff, if you're active in the, Nintendo community on Twitter or Reddit, you would see a lot of Sonic Frontiers stuff. But I have not seen a lot of Sonic Frontiers stuff. Why is no one talking about it? It comes out tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow. November 8th. Tuesday. Not a peep I've seen. Maybe you've seen some stuff. Maybe you've seen a trailer. There have been some trailers, but even still, like, those should have way more views than they have. You might have seen some stuff. You might have seen a tweet, a Reddit post, something. Any kind of promotion, really. Anyone talking about the game, really. It's not happening. Will the game sell well? Will it be a flop? We don't know. Now, I did see that, like IGN and like Polygon and all these news, reviewing people, they put out their reviews early because they get the games early. But these reviews come out tomorrow or today at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I wonder if that'll spark some hype and get me excited again. Get some people excited. Maybe it is a really good game. Or maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's a terrible game. And I just shouldn't even buy it. I don't know. But let me know in the comments. This is, kind of why I'm making it. Why I'm making this part in the podcast is to say, where is all the hype? Where are the Sonic fans? Did we die after Sonic Forces? Probably. Yeah, probably. But we need to build up some hype for Sonic Frontiers because I have a gut feeling this will be one of the best games of 2022. And what I feel that everyone is sleeping on the game. Like, I think everyone is sleeping on this game. Sonic Frontiers should be great. I doubt there will be a demo, but if there is, you should play it. And I just wanted to come on here and say, why is there no one talking about the game? If you Google Sonic Frontiers, you'll see some stuff. But like, I go on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I can't find a Sonic Frontiers post. No one talks about it. Get hyped. It should be a great game. Anyways, games that I'm playing. So Sonic Frontiers comes out tomorrow. I'll probably be playing that for a long time. But in the meantime, games I'm playing, I have some of my Nintendo consoles here. I wanted to go over games that I've been playing. So, what's even in my Switch? In my Switch, we have. Are you guys ready? Oh, well, we'll have to spoil it. That totally spoiled it. Yeah, I have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in here. So, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I've been playing Mystery Dungeon. If it'll focus, it's small. Yeah, there we go. I've been playing Mystery Dungeon. I got it at Target. I've been playing this game a pretty good amount. Nice. So, that's fun. Oh, I also want to say the biggest thank you to EA for providing me a free copy of It Takes Two. Guys, I have not dove into it yet. but It Takes Two. This is supposed to be, so it was already Game of the Year when it was out on, I believe, what was PlayStation and Xbox. It was Game of the Year, something like co-op Game of the Year, and all these other accolades and stuff. It's one of the best games, and it just came to Switch the other day. Now, obviously, the game is It Takes Two. You need a second player. I am still trying to find a second player. I have a few in mind that I can reach out to, but so I mean, I'm not trying to review the game. I haven't played it yet, but huge thank you to EA for giving me the game for free. I have to say that, but no, I'm still looking for a player too. I'm excited for it, and from what I hear, it's a really great game. So I bring this up to recommend you the game. Look into it, and it should be good. I have like this little dust speck on my Switch, and it's like stuck to my screen protector. Do I have like a little small thing I can get that out with? Nail clipper. Okay, I can't get it out. I have to use a toothpick or something. Anyways, apart from that, let's turn off the Switch. Nice back plate too. You guys need one of these back plates. I'm not trying to promote, really. But these are so nice. These back plates, man. You upgrade your back plate today. Extremerate.com. Now I have to make sure that that's right. Is it extremerate.com? Yes, it is. Extremerate.com. Get your back plates. Anyways, I'll stop with the Switch stuff. On my 2DS, guys, this is okay. I'm gonna take a break from saying games I've been playing because we have a problem. Okay, so here's my 2DS XL. Okay, my 2DS. Now, I mean, you must be wondering, why do I even have? I seem like a 3DS XL kind of guy. Why do I even have a 2DS XL? So really, that's me. Look at me. I'm on there. That's me. Okay, so anyways, I'm weird. Not really. So, when the 3DS XL came out, I had my new 3DS XL. I had my original 3DS XL in black. I had it in red. Then I lost it. Got it in black. Found the red one. Sold the red one. Kept the black one. I had my black 3DS XL. The new 3DS XL came out. I didn't buy it because I was like, okay, I want to upgrade my 3DS. I will do it eventually. I never got to it. When the 2DS XL was announced, I was like, oh my gosh, I want it. So I bought it. Okay. I bought it on release date at GameStop. They had like one, and I bought it. I bought it. So this is not the exact one. I sent it in for a repair, and they sent me a new one. So, or not new, but different, basically new 2DS XL. So that's cool. When I got it, it was fine. Happy days. Recently, I've started to notice that it's like a pretty fragile feeling console. So because to combat this, I got a like pretty what do you call this, plastic, like a pretty hard shell case. It's see-through, obviously, and then I got there's a top clear part as well. So there's a matching one. But I just didn't like how it looked. It wasn't as see-through as this is. It's hard to explain, but it just didn't look good. So I went and bought this silicone 2DS XL case, okay? Top looks great. I have it on right now. The bottom, it like goes like on here and like goes like around all these buttons and stuff. It didn't even fit. It was way too big. It didn't fit my 2DS XL. I tried to shrink it. It didn't work. So what I've done, I didn't like the top. I didn't like the bottom. You know the bottom that didn't fit. I have both. I have the top all covered by that silicone case. The bottom is protected by the little hard shell. So that's pretty cool. Now, like, I don't know. It's just weird. I guess that's kind of the question. It's about to rain. Is this weird? Like, does anyone else have this weird combo? Like not silicone and shell, but like, Is your 3DS weird? Do you have like a sticker on here or something and like just blank? Is your 3DS weird? Mine is. Mine's kind of weird. I don't know. Look at this. It looks just strange, man. But I like it. It looks strange. Oh my god. Okay, so anyways, the reason why I even have this out is one to talk about that. Two, what game is even in here? What game have I been playing recently? Oh, Tomodachi Life. A game that desperately needs to come to the Switch. Wouldn't you say? So that's cool. I've been playing Tomodachi Life. That's what I've been playing. And then what's in the DS? Let me plug my 2DS back in. I didn't even turn it on. I just keep it plugged in 24/7. DS. What's Wild World? Okay, so I'm still playing Wild World. If it focus pocus. Yeah. So there's that. I just kind of want to share what I'm playing because I feel like some of you guys actually care. I appreciate you. For those who don't care, thank you. I mean, like, thank you for tuning in, but I mean, you don't have to care. So thank you for watching. Thank you either way, really. But so I want to talk about this, and it's gonna be hard to talk about because I promoted this as an ad. The company sent me this for free, and I promoted it. So to give my honest opinion, it's going to look fabricated. It's going to look like I don't mean what I say. This video is not out yet, okay? It's not out. It'll be out eventually. But thank you to Binbok, or Doyoki, formerly known as Binbok, for sending me these. I come here to give you my honest opinion on these. Best things ever created, okay? These Binboks, these are like literally the best things. This is what I've been searching for my entire life, okay? These are essentially just bigger Joy-Cons. Look at my big hands. Let's compare hand sizes, guys. Now, if you're watching this on a phone, your hand is way bigger than mine. But if you're watching it on a computer, hopefully, you know, my hand's bigger. But let's compare, guys. My hands are like Hulk. You might have bigger hands, but my hands are pretty big, okay? And so I need a big Joy-Con. These things right here, look. I can fist and you can barely see it. These are too small, man. So I needed something new. I needed like a controller feeling Joy-Con. That's where you have Binbok come in. Click. Click. Look, it's like a controller. Look. Oh my gosh. Now, this is not me trying to like show off my cool products. I'm saying you need to buy this. Like, go to the website, buy it. I'm not promoting this. I don't make money from your purchase if you buy these Joy-Cons. So I'm not. This is not an ad. I don't need money from you. I'm saying these are literally so good. These, like this is like one of the this is like a revolutionary invention. Like, this is just different. They have assignable buttons, great vibration, super responsive. I mean, like, what else would you want? I just come on here to talk about, like, these are just so good. These are so good. I love these Binboks. I have heard people talk about them. I was a big advocate on the Split Pad Pro, which is an officially licensed version of this. And I was gonna buy the Split Pad Pro, once again, a competitor to these, until I found out it had no vibration, no motion controls, and it feels super light. So I'm like, shoot, is there a better one? I was recommended by you guys in the comments and, you know, a lot of people, these Binbox. Binbox controllers. Dude, these are like the best ever. So, my entire point of saying all this is you need to get them. These are like, if I had the world's attention for 10 seconds, and I could recommend you anything, it's that you buy these Binbox. Now, what's cool is, if you've bought third-party Joy-Cons in the past, once again, it's not an ad, it sounds like one, but it's not. If you've bought third-party Joy-Cons in the past, and you try to use them for Switch Sports, it doesn't work, because they don't have the firmware update. Though I have not tested it, but I'm pretty sure these work. If you connect them through the USB-C port to your computer, you can actually download a firmware update that makes these Binbox Joy-Cons usable with Switch Sports. Once again, I have not tested it, but I did download the firmware. I've just not gotten a chance to actually try it yet. But, so in theory, these work with Switch Sports. How much better could these get? I feel like I'm really, like, you know, showing off today for some reason. Why do I feel like that? Was it because these Binbox? Was it because I don't know. I don't ever mean to. I'm just showing you things that I have and things that I recommend, like that It Takes Two game. I hear it's good. I recommend it. But anyways, I hope it's not coming across like that. I just want to share products that I have, and these are really good. Binbox. If you play handheld a lot, get them. Even if you don't play handheld a lot, I literally got these yesterday, and I played handheld 3 hours straight. Now, that might sound like a rookie number to anybody who plays handheld for a while, but before that, I never played handheld unless I had to, like if I was on a road trip, you know. Otherwise, these are the solution. I actually already went ahead and ordered a carrying case to use these with. So if you put it on the Switch, there's a carrying case big enough to fit your Switch and these all connected. So happy days. But you can also convert it to a Pro controller. There's one. Sorry. There's two. Now it's a little wide. But for me, I don't mind it. It feels normal. It feels normal. Like, it's obviously wider. It's obviously wider and bigger. But it still feels normal. Yeah, it feels normal. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about these and just say how great they actually are. I love them so much. Thank you, Binbox, for sending me these. Like, I don't promote things that I don't like. In my YouTube shorts, like, guys, I decline a lot of things. I don't promote things that I don't like. I've promoted, it's not out yet, but this is pretty cool. I promoted that product. I promoted things for Play Vital, if you guys remember that. It's things that I've tried and like. You need these. I'll put a link in the description to get these. They have different colors, different sizes of Joy-Cons. Like, there's ones that look a bit more like the actual Joy-Cons, but they have a comfort grip in the back. So there's that. But yeah. I recommend them. I was worried about these sticks being like kind of like rough, but they feel just like the Switch Pro controller Joy-Cons. They feel just like the Pro controller Joy-Cons, and I could not be happier. But there's that. Now, I need to answer fan questions. So you guys have asked me questions on Discord. If you have not actually asked me any questions on Discord, feel free to do that, because if you go into my Discord server, you can find a spot in the server called TMM questions. You can ask me a question in there. I will answer it. Now, there are a lot of questions in here, and a lot of questions here today. A lot that are not Nintendo related, so I won't answer those. The purpose is to answer game-related questions. So I'm going to go through all the questions, or at least most of them anyway. Most. And answer them. You guys ask questions, I answer them for you. So, here we go. Shy Guy the Goat. Thank you for asking a question. Shy Guy the Goat asks, when will the next Paper Mario come out? It depends. When did the first one come? The first Paper Mario came out. I mean, sorry, not the first one, but the last one. Paper Mario Origami King. Release date. So the last one came out on July 17th, 2020. So that wasn't that long ago. It'll probably be, assuming that the next console comes out 2024, then the next game would be 2026 probably. That's what I would say. Favorite controller from any console. Thank you, pretty princess, for asking the question. Favorite controller from any kind of console. Any Nintendo console, or just any console in general. Man. I think it has to be the Wii U gamepad. I might get roasted for it, but it's just such a bulky, strong controller. It's like it fits your hands nicely. It's actually comfortable. It's like the Switch, but it's actually bulky, strong, and comfortable. And whenever I played Smash Bros. With anybody on the Wii U, or really any game for that matter, whether it was Mario Bros. Or whatever, I was the guy. Everyone's like, I don't call gamepad. I called gamepad. I love the gamepad so much. No one wanted to ever use it. They're like, this is like the worst thing ever. I wanted the gamepad. I wanted it. It was so comfortable. And at that point in time, I just couldn't use a Wii remote because I was so used to using the gamepad. That cap was in my face. Okay, so I was just so used to it. It was great. It was great. Now, Shy Guy asked another question. Best game for Wii other than Wii Sports? Shoot. Okay. So I have two answers. Best game, Skyward Sword. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. My favorite Wii game of all time. Now I have another game, and I guarantee maybe one person watching this has heard of the game. It hits real close to home. You can only play it for 1 month in the year. It's called We Wish You a Merry Christmas for the Wii. Shovelware, bad game. Why do you like shovelware, guys? Play the game however you can during the holiday season. This game gets you so into the spirit. I remember, like, when I was like a few years ago, I would just so look forward to coming home from school in December and just playing that game for hours, on my Wii U. It's a Wii game, but can play it on the Wii U. I look forward to it so much. It's like a whole Christmas game with an advent calendar, with mini games, with like little crafts and activities. You can write a letter to Santa, listen to Christmas music, all this kind of stuff. So that's my second favorite game, if not first. Maybe it's a fat tie, just because that one hits close to home. I made them two separate answers just because one's shovelware and one is an actual good game. It's considered a good game by many people, Skyward Sword. So yeah, two different answers, but those are my answers. Any other questions here? Are people gonna emulate Switch games a lot in like 15 years? From Gatto and Lavar. I hope I said your name right. Are people gonna emulate Switch games in 15 years? I mean, they're already doing it. People are emulating Switch games probably as I speak. Don't do that, by the way. Do not do that. Do not emulate Switch games. That's pretty bad. Don't do it. But will that happen? I mean, yeah, people are already doing that right now. Will the amount of people increase that do it, over time? Yes. I'm sure. I mean, that number can't really decrease once you emulate a game. You can't really go back. If you emulate a game, you've done it. You have the whole software. You have the game. It's done. So that number will increase. I don't recommend it. Okay, sorry, but it will, and pretty unfortunate, honestly. Other questions. Favorite holiday on Animal Crossing? Thank you, Shy Guy the Goat, for asking so many questions. There are a lot of questions here. Thank you, Bentley Man, for asking a whole lot of questions, but they're not Nintendo related, not all of them. So I'm gonna read the Nintendo ones. I love this question. Favorite holiday on Animal Crossing? I love them all, man. I love them all. But it's Toy Day. Toy Day or the Christmas event is certainly my favorite. I love Jingle. He's my favorite NPC from that game. Toy Day for sure. For sure. Yeah. So, Toy Day, runner-up would be Turkey Day. And then Halloween, and then Festival, and then Easter. You get the point. Promising Relief. Do you think it would be cool to have another Mario game like 3D World? Yes, we need a 3D World 2. Why is it not happening? Why is there no Mario game? There should be a Mario game when the movie comes out, and maybe that will be an actual thing, but we need a game like Mario 3D World, or even like a 2D Mario game. I'll take both, but to answer your question, yes, it would be very cool to have another game like 3D World, if it's not a sequel or if it's not, something very similar. That would be cool. Any other questions? Game you're most excited for this Christmas to early 23? Question asked by Shy Guy the Goat. Shy Guy, I appreciate your questions. Game you're most excited for this Christmas to early 2023? So okay. So we have Sonic Frontiers. We have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Sorry, I'm talking fast. We have Advent Calendar. We have Kirby Return to Dreamland. I think that's the game. We have nothing else I can think of. Okay, so out of those ones, man, can I have two? Can I have two answers? There's a game called Advent Calendar that I talked about in my last podcast. Advent Calendar. This is a Christmas game. These kinds of games hit close to home, man. They hit the heart in the right spot. So that's one of them. It releases. It already physically released, but the digital one is not out yet. So I'm gonna count it as an upcoming game. And then like a real game that like all gamers are gonna play. It's between Pokemon or Sonic Frontiers. I'm not excited for the Kirby one just because I've already played it. It's between one of those. I'm gonna say Sonic Frontiers. I've always loved Sonic games. I've always loved Sonic. Sonic was like my first video game character that I like really liked. Even before was it before Mario? Mario might have been first, but Sonic was. So it was Mario and then Sonic. But the love for Sonic was like really big. I went through like not a Sonic phase where I was like crazy Sonic fan, but I bought a lot of Sonic games, almost every single one from the time like moving forward from when I became a Sonic fan. And I had like Sonic plushies and stuff. So yeah, I was big Sonic fan. I still am, just not as crazy about it. I still have, I've still bought most of these Sonic games that have been released since then. Sonic Rise of Lyric, Sonic Colors for the Switch and the Wii, Sonic Generations, all these games, Sonic Forces, all these games. Even if they're terrible games, I still buy them. So, yeah, it would have to be Sonic Frontiers. I'm gonna get it eventually. I don't know exactly when. But yeah, probably not on release date. Definitely not on release date, no. Eventually, whether it be next year or whether it be in 20 years. I do want to play Sonic Frontiers. But that is all of the Nintendo questions. And I believe that should wrap up today's Mario Matter episode 12. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, Wednesday, we have a schedule. We set it live. I set the schedule in the beginning of the podcast. We're going to stick to it. Wednesday is the next Mario Matter episode, and I will see you all on Wednesday. I can start saying that now. Thank you to all of our channel members for all of your support, and I'll see you all then. Adios.